That intro felt like it was never going to end. I don't know where they got the music from for that. It's they need to up their game. We use a software called StreamYard. And they definitely need to up their game on the intro music. Nothing to do with us. I'd probably have something a little bit more upbeat if it was up to probably a bit of Guns N' Roses or something, truth be known, at the moment. You may or may not share my love of Guns N' Roses. Welcome, one and all. Welcome, one and all. Well, how are we all feeling today? It's quite an interesting news day for West Ham, it has to be said, but I think we've got to talk about I thought it was a good performance yesterday against Atalanta, and I think after where was Lanzini? I was worried about Lanzini. I didn't say that, did I? But he's okay. He's had a little knock, but he's had it all massaged better. I'm glad people are asking the pertinent questions in the chat, and welcome everybody, which is who Origi wife and where Origi dog. These are all things that we need to know, because we need to nail down. I was going to say we need to nail down Divock Origi. We don't. That would not be a good thing. If you nailed him down, it'd be no good for the start of the season. He would be more injured than Lanzini actually was. I was just wondering if sorry, Ethan's joining in with this. Says where Lanzini hurt. If you don't know, if you're wondering why everybody's speaking in pidgin English, it was because I did a video on the forum channel, and what I did was whenever you search for somebody on Google, it has a list of the most asked questions. And when you searched for, it was Kurt Zuma at the point, the questions were, does Zuma hurt? Where's Zuma wife? Has Zuma brother? And it was things like that, which I just thought were quite strange ones to ask. But people do seem to ask with footballers who their wives are. So there you go. That was the reason why everybody's speaking in this funny, we might call it Zuma language, because that's where it came from. Somebody actually did say on there, what country Zuma? There we go. Anyway, so let's get to the first series. It's probably not the first serious thing, but thank you, Dan. He said Ben Rama can keep producing performances like that. There is no need to go for Lingard. I would agree, Dan, but we're still a little bit light in the attacking positions. So my idea would be maybe Ben Rama gets Lingard's place, in as much as the faith from Moyes to say that you're my trusted attacking midfielder, and that's fine. And then almost somebody else comes in to do the Ben Rama job, if you know what I mean, which is basically you are my understudy attacking midfielder. Or as they say in Google speak, in Zuma speak, who Ben Rama understudy, which is really what we need. I'm going to answer this, James. How Gonzo shed. I'm feeling a makeover. I did try and contact the engineers, and they said, bugger off, mate. You're 47 years of age. We're not coming and doing your shed for free. So I think I'm going to have to actually extend it myself. But I'm going to actually create a new cubby hole for just for broadcast. This was never intended for all of this, and it just sort of happened. Anyway, it is really lovely to see so many of you in the chat there as well, which is really good. You got nothing better to do on Sunday? I certainly don't at all. I did watch. I watched last night. You know, Netflix offers you suggestions, and I spent some time of my life that I'll never get back, because it offered me a suggestion of a Wesley Snipes and a Jason Statham film. Maybe it was called Chaos. Maybe it was. Oh, it was awful. Don't do it. Don't do it, is all I say. Anyway, so back onto the game, which is really why you've tuned in, not to find out really about what I watched on Netflix last night, or indeed what I'm going to eat this evening. It is about West Ham. I'm wondering, are we feeling a little better, is what I'm saying, because I was really pleased with what I saw. And I don't want to skirt over the issue that the squad is thin. We know this, and if this is what's concerning people, then this is also what we need to talk about. But are you feeling a little bit more buoyed than you were before? Because they're no mugs, right? They're no mugs, Atalanta. Decent team. I thought when Muriel, which there's a lot of footballers with ladies' names. I'm just saying that. He should play for Nancy, shouldn't he? Nancy, is that their name? Nancy Lorraine in France. I know I've not said it right, by the way. It's just a joke. Some people do correct me sometimes when I say stupid things, and rightly so. Steve Harrison. Thank you very much, sir. How fast custard cream? It's funny you should say that, Steve, and thank you very much for obviously for the biscuit fun, my friend. I had an argument earlier. I'm not saying argument, not a full-on fight. Well, I'd probably lose if it was a full-on fight, but it was a full-on argument about whether it's jam or custard in a donut. We'll do that a different day, right? We will do that a different day. Anyway, Atlanta with no mugs. I thought with Muriel and Zapata, Duvan Zapata, Duvet Zapata, as we like to call him. We've been linked to him for years, and when he came on, I thought, oh no, don't play well against us. Number one, I wanted us to win. Number two, well, I don't want to sign this player. You know, we please, no, not someone. He came when he had that shot, drifted just wide, and thought, oh no, he's in for one anyway. I thought we played really, really well, and I was absolutely delighted with what I saw about Benrahma. I was really pleased to see Noble play as well as he did as well. I thought that was really good, really promising. Was it just me? I thought Antonio was pretty clumsy in a lot of that game, apart from the point where he took that wonderful pass flick, whatever it was, from Benrahma, and he sort of cushioned it on his thigh. I mean, you've got big thighs, Antonio. If anyone could cushion something on their thigh, it's Antonio's thighs are so big he could cushion a small moon on his thigh. Never mind. The Death Star. He could cushion the Death Star. That's no moon. He could cushion the Death Star on his thigh. Never mind football. Anyway, he cushioned it well. I thought he took it well and he finished really well. Aside from that, I thought he was a little bit clumsy, but he did look fit. He did look really, really fit. Sorry. So that's I don't know what to say, right? But I laughed and so that probably says it all. Lee says, hit the like button. Yes, you can hit the like. Don't hit it, because if you've got a device, let's say you're watching us on a laptop and you hit the like button, you will break your laptop. Maybe lightly press the like button. And if you feel so inclined, push the bell as well. And then they'll notify you whenever Hammers Chat uploads a video. There you go. We've got two channels. Do remember that. We've got this channel and the other one, which I elongated the name. I called it the Hammers Chat West Ham Forum channel. Long. Go and subscribe to that and press the bell on that if you'd be so kind as well, please. Anyway, so lovely to have you here. Yeah, they probably were, but I mean, we must have played some part in that, Charlie. I was really, really pleased. I got to say, with what I saw. Please do caress the like button, but don't lick it. All right, because you might get a shot. It's electricity. You probably shouldn't do that. And unfortunately, James Gunn's just broken his laptop. Okay, let's deal with a couple of the rumours today, shall we? Whilst also I saved myself something to talk about in tomorrow's morning video, which I know I want to talk about. I'm going to go a bit moany on that video, to be perfectly honest with you. But I didn't want to... I felt good. I felt good after yesterday. And it's quite funny because I spend so much of my time not believing tittle tattle, but I must believe it a little bit because it only takes some of it to appear. And I think, oh, well, that's good news. So first of all, let's deal with this. Okay. Where is he? Where's he gone? Where's Divock Origi gone? Or, as we say in Zoomer language, where Origi? Where's he gone? There he is. There's the article. Apparently, we are in preliminary. That word is harder to say than it should be. Preliminary talks over the potential signing of Liverpool forward Divock Origi. Good name. This summer, I'm saying that is a good name. I don't want to be called Divock Gonzo, but it suits Origi. This summer could be the end of Origi. Anyway, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Liverpool looked to the Belgium is valued at 20 million. Okay, let's just deal with that. That seems like a good point to have a chat. Before I do that, thank you, Wormy Spoons, which is a fantastic name. Who better, Zuma, Talk, or Yoda? Yoda, he does. Sorry, I'll promise I'll never do that again. Sorry, I'm struggling now with. Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to press that. I don't know why I pressed that. Is Bowen okay? Or does Bowen hurt? He's all right. I think he's all right. Apparently, I don't know. He's not found me up or anything like that. But Origi at 20 million. Do we like Origi at 20 million? Do we like Origi? Does Origi please, as we quite like to say. I think there's worse players, aren't they? I think there's worse. There's probably better, but I think. I don't know. Look, I'll talk about Nat Phillips tomorrow in my video tomorrow, because I'm going to talk about centre halves. There's a reason not to tune into a video. We're doing exciting stuff today, but I don't think there's anything too bad with picking off some of these players, because from the top teams, I mean Liverpool, if they're not featuring, I saw Roy Keane yesterday. I didn't see him in the co-op or anything like that. I saw him on the telly, and I loved what he said about Manchester City, which was Manchester City is strengthening. And it doesn't matter, they've got a world-class team, they keep bettering it. And he said that's what we did at Man United. But it does leave cast-offs, and the cast-offs ain't too bad. So, yeah, look, if we can't sign anyone else, Origi's got to want it, though. Origi's got to be looking at this point and thinking, okay, look, I've spent a bit of my career, I've won some trophies, but am I playing? And you've got to assume that any of these people actually want to play football. So this is what I want. I want to see a bit of drive from him. I want to see him almost want to come for us, basically. Sorry, I'm just reading some chat here. I don't even know this, right? So I was talking to somebody about this. Did you know? This is what I talk about. I talk about what goes into a donut and Yoda. Did you know that Yoda, the person that did Yoda's voice, I think this is true, was the same person that did Miss Piggy's voice? It's just an octave higher. So Yoda is, teach you I will. Right, that's Yoda, and Miss Piggy is Kermit. Oh, Kermit. It's the same. It's the same one. It's the same one. Maybe, I reckon, actually, if Kermit and Miss Piggy, why did I just do that? I can't believe I just did that mime. If they mated, if Kermit and Miss Piggy mated, which I think they probably did, maybe Yoda was the child. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. This has taken a funny twist. Have I ever watched the hurling? No, I didn't watch the hurling. Actually, one of them's got a flat stick and one of them's got a net on it. I have seen brutal, isn't it? I think it's brutal. Is that Gaelic football? Maybe it's Gaelic football that's brutal. I don't know. No, I think he's from Belgium. Gary, that's all right. I'm only joking. How's my feet? Oh, tent. The tent's all right, mate. The tent's all right. It's deflated. Who Yoda's wife? I don't know, but we've established who Yoda's mum is. Keith says lacrosse. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Keith. Hopefully you're less cross later on. You get to calm down a little bit. Anyway, let's do some football, shall we? Gonzo, how good does that young English winger look for PSV? No, I haven't. Who? What? Hey, who is this? Who young English winger for PSV? I want to say. What's Gatesy want? Rain cloud over my. I don't know what he's talking about. Gates, has he been drinking? What's the big building they're building near the boats, mate? Hello, Gary. All right, okay. As I understand it, one of them is a BBC unit, and one of them is a unit for the Royal Shakespeare Company. That was the original plan. I mean, I've not been down there, for quite a while. Kermit and Miss Piggy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This exactly. What is this? Noni Maduki. Sign him up. Is that his full name? Is that so? His first name's Noni, his middle name's Maduki, and his surname Sign Him Up. I don't know. Okay, Milenkovic will be dealing with tomorrow. I'll be dealing with it tomorrow. I'm a little bit cross about that. Luke or Paul are in the building. Top player reminds me of Alan Sam Maximum. Has anyone told me the player's name yet? Is that his name? Boathouse. Oh, he's a good player. Up and Kampovic, good player. We like him. Very, very good. Hold on. I know it was a joke. It was a joke. You plunks. what else are we dealing with here? After Hammers family, we are a bit of a Hammers family, really, aren't we? And Gonzo, apparently Milenkovic deal is incredibly close. It's funny. It'd be funny because I'm actually planning a video to talk about it tomorrow. It would be just my luck that and apparently there is a bit of disparity in the fee. It was just my luck that I record the video and then release it in the morning, and we've signed him overnight. But I'll take that. I'll take a wasted video. It probably takes me about an hour to do the video by the time I've edited it and done all of that. I will tell you, Schmiegel. Schmiegel, why have you not got an avatar of Schmiegel in your avatar? That's not Schmiegel. Schmiegel is Gollum. We be nice to them if they be nice to us. Which is Schmiegel, of course. The striker rumours are nothing to do with Schmiegel. It's basically Origi and the tall geezer from Genk or Ghent. Is it Genk or Ghent? I forget. I don't know. In all honesty, I don't know the difference. What that was a pain, wasn't it? Watching the I'm sure many of you have already said the guy's name, by the way. And I've lost it because the chat is too quick. Thoughts on what are you asking me this for? Oh no, I've seen this name. That's a good name. Purvis you just want me to say the name, don't you? Purvis Estupinan. Purvis Estupinan. Have I got that right? Who's texting me? Oh, Vodafone want to sell me an upgrade. I'm going to sell me an upgrade. I'm due an upgrade, so I can either get the Galaxy S20 Plus. I don't know about phones, or a Google 5. I don't know, but it needs to be. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I was going to say something. Gonzo, so you've been linked to. I'm not dealing with it. Ray, I don't trust you. Ray, the truth of the matter is, I don't trust you. Gonzo, there's a Genk against and a Genk. I know, yeah. I don't know which one's which. One of them's got a tall striker. Gonzo, you suggested watching The Boys ages ago. It's great, Major. It's great. Morning, Major. Morning, Faulty, Major. Yeah, I love it. It is brilliant. Yes, it's the Google Pixel, says Connor Matthews. I've not done one of these live with Gonzos for ages. It all gets a bit hectic in the chat. So anyway, let me just ignore you. I'm not ignore you. I'm talking to you. I've got to ignore the chat for a minute. Maybe I'm just going to close that off. So I'm not looking at the chat. All right. No. Not looking at the chat now. I can't see the chat. I thought that was a bit naughty what the club did. Don't you? With the it was really hard to watch the game. I am not a man who likes to break the law, you understand, but I had to go and watch the game through illegal processes and naughty means. And that's naughty means, not naughty memes. Naughty memes are something very, very different. I don't get involved in anything like that. But you could only watch the game on the club's YouTube channel. No, not YouTube channel. On the club's Facebook page, if you were in sort of one or two selected countries in the world. One of them wasn't the UK. That was really hard. So mine kept on jumping in and out. So it would, it'd literally be a nice bit of play, and then it would jump and it would skip, it would buffer, and then Diop be lying on the floor. I'm joking. Gary Page in Spain. This is Spain. Lovely. Very nice. What else we got here? Gonzo, what do you think of people turning noses up Origi in ridiculous way? I don't look. I don't know. I've been of this mindset for quite some time now, and it was when I've said this story before. Was when we were linked with Ibrahimovic. Now, Ibrahimovic at this point still hadn't gone to Man United, and it was when so Ibrahimovic 34, 35 at this point, something like that. We were linked with him, and it was when I heard people say, Ibrahimovic, he's past it. We could do better at West Ham. And I remember thinking, can we? Ibrahimovic, even at that age, and he would have been sensational because he is sensational. So I think at that point, I stopped thinking that West Ham was something that we're not really, which is actually look, Origi is not worth my favourite. Is not worth my favourite. Sorry, it's just I was trying to read and talk at the same time. I think what James is saying here, Origi isn't worth 20 million. I'd agree with that. But there's nothing. But that doesn't mean Origi is no good for West Ham. I'm telling you, what I'm saying is, if we can't get a player, and actually what we get is Origi, Origi will be a decent player and he'd score some goals for West Ham. Would he be the best striker in the league? No, I don't think he would. But it would fill a problem position that we've got at the moment. I'd like James. I'd love Hlosek. I mean, he looks really good, but if we don't get any of these guys that we sort of really, James said Origi's better than Benny McCarthy. If we can't get these guys that we really want, he's better than having nobody. All right, he's better than he really is. In fact, that's probably being a little bit harsh on him. I'm sure he'd be all right. Let's see what late. Okay, where's late? This goes so quick. This chats. I try and click on it, and then the post I'm trying to click on sort of disappears, and I end up like that without the noise effects. Obviously, he does glide. He doesn't glide on the ball. He doesn't glide on. Imagine if the ball was there and he was just gliding on top of it. We have a problem, wouldn't we? He glides with the ball. I would certainly agree. I like that. I'm not saying it, but I like it. Why aren't I on the forum channel? Well, let's be fair. We did make this channel before the forum channel. Gio has been away this weekend, and I said to Gio, we're lacking a bit of content on the main channel. Let me go and jump on there. And I'll do. There's been a video on the forum channel today already. There'll be another one up tomorrow. Gio will be back tomorrow. The world will be a normal place again, and I will revert back. It makes no difference to me. I'm just sat here the same. Gonzo, do you know the code for the Premier League Dream Team? I do. I'm not sure how well this will work during a live broadcast, but I'd like you all to join in if at all possible. I'm going to try and sign in now, and if I can, I'll try and do it. So it's called the hammerschat.com League. Invite people to join this league. Oh wow. Yeah, that's okay. I don't know if I can actually put this on there. This is going to be the most low-tech way of doing this you've ever seen in your life. But I'm sorry, I'm not Charlie. All right, and my pen don't work. This is the pen of many colours, by the way. I'm going to do this. I'm so sorry. I'm having to do it like this. IB 64 GF. It's that, right? I'm so sorry. I had to do it like this. Right, that's a B, but it's a little B, and that's a 6. They look the same. I basically can't write. That's an I. That's how you join the fantasy league. Oh my word! I'm so crap. Okay, listen, it is the best pen ever. It's the best pen. It's the best pen. Look. If you've not seen Bunny's pens before, where have you been? It actually looks. That doesn't even look red on that, does it? It's red. There's a green one. They all look the same. It's because his camera's crap. My good camera broke, so I've got to cheat before I'm not spending hundreds of pounds again. IB. I mean, it's a small B, Connor. I think it's right. Okay, this is the. Yeah, hold on. Why did I not just type it up myself? This is how thick I am, right? I'm going to do it myself. IB 64 GF. Hold on. I'm doing it. That's it. Thank you, Connor. Without you showing me the way, I wouldn't have been able to do it. There's people screaming at this now. Get a grip on technology. And it's on, it's on. It's obviously on the official fantasy on the Premier League website. Join that. Join it. Try and win. I say try and win. Obviously, try and win. We've got. If you haven't seen it before, buy it up. Actually, I'll do that another time. I'm buying off more than I can chew here if I keep doing this. Hold on, I like questions. Do you have the code? Porn up. You don't need one, mate. You don't need one. Well, I think for the specialist stuff, you do. But the the basic stuff. I think I allegedly, I think it's free. Melted cheese on the ham. Is my answer. We sign anyone yet? Yes, we've signed 5 goalkeepers for nothing. There you go. Welcome. Yeah, I'm going to moan about that tomorrow, by the way. But today is not for moaning. Gonzo, have you been drinking all over the place? I've not been drinking, only 2. I am. Look, I've not done this for a while. I've got to be honest with you. This ain't easy. Doing this. Speaking to that. That's called a camera. I know that. Looking at all the comments and trying to put it all together. I've got something to show you. Tony was at the game yesterday. So that was a crowd entertaining themselves. I've got to show you this though, right? So I said to Tony, send me some footage, right? And I said to him, send me a review of the game. I'll put it up as a video. I can't go. I thought he was going to tell me, I don't know, whatever. Yarmolenko played well and Bowen came on, and he didn't send me any of that stuff, right? Now I've got to give it some context here before I put this clip up. He sent me this. I've got no context, this clip at all. I don't know what it means. I don't know anything. I know where it is. This is at halftime. I guess it's halftime or full time. This is where we drink at halftime. As I recognise the play. Well, it could be anywhere in the stadium. There is a sailor, stood on the Queen Elizabeth II. That's all I'm saying. There's a sailor stood on Queen Elizabeth.
We are those bastards in claret and blue. Chim chim
I'm not sure if that was the real Superman. That's not the real Superman, is it? So yes, there's a man, a sailor, is stood on the Queen. Oh, hold on, where is he? Like he got to smack that ball. There we go. Hold on, so this is interesting because I saw that guy on the Queen at the match. And James, the Avengers have changed a lot since they beat Thanos. The Avengers are funny ones. I've only just, I've not watched much of it. I don't know much of it, but as you may or may not know, I've got a separate YouTube channel where I review pinball machines, and I had an Avengers pinball machine for a little while. And to learn the rules, because they're quite complicated, to learn the rules on a pinball machine, you sort of had to have a bit of a knowledge of the Avengers. I didn't have any. I sort of knew who Iron Man was, and I didn't know much else. But they're a funny bunch. So one of them is called Steve Rogers, right? Well, he's meant to be like this super geezer. He's called Steve Rogers. Another one's called Bruce Banner. There's another one called Natasha. Well, this is not, look, I'm just saying. I didn't find it particularly thinking. But yes, I don't think that is the. And this is how much of a geek I've become. I don't believe that Superman is of the same franchise as the Avengers. I think he is a different comic. What's my other? It's called Gonzo's Pinball Flipperama. I've not done anything in a little while on there, but I am starting again very, very, very soon. I've for a few months, I've not really had the focus or the desire to concentrate on some of the other stuff. But I'm back. I'm starting soon. Anyway, right, let's just do a couple more West Ham things. We've covered a lot of donuts and stuff like that. Oh, wasn't it nice to see Alan Saint-Maximin and Callum Wilson scoring just before we played on? That was great, wasn't it? Oh, that worries the hell out of me. That lot. There's no doubt about it at all. That one I'm dealing with Milenkovic tomorrow, and because that's me moan up, that's me moan up. This is what some of the Pervin. It's not Pervin, it's Purvis. Pervin. If we signed Purvis Estupinan, would he have the he'd have to have the nickname of Pervin. But his name's Purvis. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. There we go. What a mess. What a mess of a show. I can't believe there's 300 people watching it, honestly. Whatever. Sorry, I'm still laughing at Pervin. I'm very they say women say men never grow up. I don't think men grow up. I think they were right all the way along. A very puerile. Sorry, what happened to us being linked with Longley? I think we stopped being linked with Longley. I thought he was really good, and then everybody was saying, "No, he's shocking. We don't want him." Apparently. So yeah, there we go. who Pervin who? Quite right too. More to the point, Andy. Who Pervin wife? Oh dear. Anyway, there we go. To bring it back, Daniela is informing us that Superman is DC. DC Comics, exactly right. Chabuddy G. That's a good name, right? Chabuddy G. I like that name. Who's messaging me? Is it them again? Is it I'm only checking in case there's anybody. No, it's not. It's not. What was I going to say? I was going to say something else. I don't know why that's pick a biscuit from my photo. I can't expand the photo. I can't, but I like this game. Where's my other main glass? Where's my magnifying glass? I don't know. Hold on. I've got a lens here. No, still not working. I can see a jammy Dodger in there. Now, Phil Macook, Phil, I don't like the jammy Dodger. I like the Fox's version of it, which has got the cream in it. I don't think it's fresh cream, but I might go for that. I need to see a bigger version, which is something I hear quite a lot, to be honest with you, Phil. My favourite thing about this show is how much planning goes into it. You're absolutely right. Yes. Look, we try and do everything in a professional manner and a professional fashion here. Right, listen, I'm sorry to hold on. What's going on here? Check me out on YouTube, Corrupt FM. I will check that out on YouTube, Corrupt FM. Lewis, bless you. Not at all, my friend. Not at all. Right, let's do one more. Come on, someone give me one more West Ham topic before we go. And I'm not talking about the chocolate here. One more West Ham topic. And I'm not doing that. I'm not no centre halves. Otherwise, you ruined my video for tomorrow, which we've got to record. Later, actually. I always do it in the evening before the morning. Basildon Greg says Benny needs to start a season, keep his confidence up. I totally agree. Okay, the board. Let's do. I'm not sure we can do it quickly. Gary, let's be perfectly honest with you. I do. Actually, someone said, "Will Messi go?" I'll do the board, and then I don't think we'll do the board. That'd be disgusting, wouldn't it? And then I do want to have a little word about this. Actually, I'm glad you asked. And then we'll do it. Look, the board have got. I've said this a few times now. The board have got a massive opportunity to do something right now, because I don't think there's. I think it's scrambled. I think PAI's attempt has been scrambled. I don't think it's been, as Lewis said earlier, he loves the preparation that goes into this show. I really, and it is because this show's a mess, right? and it's this show is a bit like PAI's takeover. I don't think it's been very slick at all, right? So there's that. So I think there's obviously an opportunity for the owners. I just don't think it helps when that they can't get a deal over the line, and I don't think it helps that that the ticketing was a bit mucked up yesterday. Some people didn't manage to get in, and it's one. I wrote a critical article about them and the ticketing yesterday as well. You just think anyone with any sense would think, okay, now we've got an opportunity, right? We're really close. There's going to be protests if we're not careful. Someone's looking to buy the club, but they've been dealt this. They've played their card. They played their hand. PAI Capital is not particularly good, and you think the board would look and think, bad move, not good. This is an opportunity for us to go and do something right by the fans. I just think they're letting an opportunity slip through their fingers, really. And I think they should be doing a lot better. I know historically, like everybody knows what I think about the board historically. The move has been a shambles and everything else. But now you just think even just a little micro opportunity to make things a little bit better. You can come on, get a player, sign a player, do some stuff. Give us just a little bit of something that gets us a little bit of joy before the start of the season. We've had it yesterday, but that's all to do with the team and David Moyes. All right, David Moyes is doing a tremendous job. Let's see the board try and do something well, and by doing that, all I want them to do is get a signing at the moment. Just text out your Indiana Jones pin. Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, I haven't really announced it. I've got another. I'm going to start a diary channel as well, which is not like an everyday thing. I don't mean like watching me eat my breakfast or stuff like that, but I am starting some other things as well. It's been I'll be honest with you, it's been a really crap 7-8 months, something like that. So I haven't really been able to put the time and effort into it, John. But thank you for going and checking it out, mate. I really do appreciate that. I'm really good, Chris. Sorry, Golf Pro is Chris. We used to, a couple of years ago, we used to link up on the old Xbox late at night. He's in the States. What do we used to play? I think we used to play. We used to play. Was it either Grand Theft Auto or the Red Dead Redemption? Or was it Rainbow Six? I can't remember. He's a good guy. He's a really good guy. Pipeless Cast. There we go. We like that guy. You're all lovely, by the way. You're all really nice people in the chat. I'm going to. I'll finish up on Lionel Messi. That's so bad. Oh dear, it's a bad thing to say. Anyway, hopefully you don't even understand what that means because you're all just nice, lovely people. Oh God. Look, Lionel Messi. It's a weird one, right? Okay, just hear me out on this, really. So what happens is Lionel Messi spends all his career at Barcelona. At the moment, Lionel Messi earns £100 million a year. So he's getting to the end of his career now. I don't know if I don't know how many more good seasons he's got. Messi is different to Ronaldo. Forget who's the best for a second, but Messi is not as athletic as Ronaldo. Ronaldo's in sort of peak. He's like myself. He's in peak condition, right? Chiseled and all that, right? You get the impression Ronaldo goes on for longer than Messi just because he's fitter. He's got that sort of physique. He'll remain faster for longer. Do you know what I'm saying? He wins headers. You just feel he'll be able to play at a top level for probably a bit longer than Messi will. So Messi's in his last contract. I understand him wanting to feather the nest. Now, what's happened is I think Barcelona, the reason they can't afford it are because of financial fair play or a Spanish version of it, right? So they can't afford him. Now, Messi had agreed to take a pay cut, right? And I thought, well, okay, well, this is great. Go on, Messi, take the pay cut. I don't know what all the crocodile tears were. So Messi's taking a pay cut to £50 million a year. And now Barcelona's saying, we can't afford him. Messi's saying, I really want to stay here, but I can't. Well, if you love it so much, take a wage that allows you to stay at Barcelona. Stop crying about it. Because I'm pretty sure if Messi turned around and said, I'll take 10 million a year, Barcelona would say, okay, brilliant, we can do that. And La Liga would turn around and say, this is this is something that we can do. I just found it really, really strange. He sort of cries, oh, Barcelona can't pay me £50 million a year. I'm gonna have to go to PSG. Same with me, obviously. Jackson House. Look, I don't need to tell anyone. Jack is a massively successful YouTuber, and he runs a really good podcast, a Happy Hour podcast. If I'm assuming 99% of you know who Jack is. If you don't, because he's a massive supporter of the channel, he's really funny. He's a really, really funny guy. And just go on YouTube, and even if you don't watch his podcasts, go and watch some of his videos, which are absolutely hilarious, particularly when he's taking the mickey out of some. Look, it's funny. I actually used Jack's videos as a reason why my children shouldn't watch Love Island. I don't know my little kids. I don't know my actually, even my 7-year-old is bigger than that, obviously. I don't know my 7-year-old, but I mean sort of my 14-year-old and whatnot. And I say, you can't watch this crap. You cannot watch this utter nonsense that is Love Island. If you haven't, please, we won't mention the tattoo, Jack, now. Please do go and watch. It's Jack, mate. He's in the chat there. Go and Google YouTube search. See how crap I am with technology. Google YouTube search. Jack, mate, Love Island. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Really funny. Really, really funny. Anyway, my lovely people, this has been a very, very nice chat. I must say, I've thoroughly enjoyed this. Even though I look completely washed out with my camera here. Color correction, Jack, right? Color correction. I did watch that. Was I wrote a comment on there. I won't embarrass it any further. Listen, thank you everybody for joining in. I'll be back tomorrow moaning about the lack of centre halves on the forum channel. Jay will be back. He's had a really busy weekend, and so he's back there. Look, we've got the start of the season coming up. We're really looking forward to this. This is a really, really big deal for everybody. I don't think it's as doom and gloom as everybody says. So I'm trying to, when I say I'm doing a moaning video tomorrow, I'm not as I am, but I just want to sort of compartmentalize my whinging, if you know what I mean, because I do believe that I'm really positive. Quite a lot of stuff. I think David Moyes has been the signing of the summer in that sense. I think it's a marvelous thing. I'll just answer this. What about the tattoo, Gonzo? Jesse Lingard tattooed Jack. Go and search. I am serious. Jesse Lingard tattoos the I don't even know. Why would I even do that? I keep embarrassing myself. It was better than the mime I did earlier about Kermit and Miss Piggy. I shouldn't have done it again. But anyway, yes. Jesse Lingard tattooed Jack's leg, and he let him do it. So there you go. So go and search that. But do not. I said I wouldn't mention it. Don't forget the Love Island. It's cracking. It's cracking. Anyway, sorry, I'm chuckling about some of the things of that. I'm sorry for going off tangent. I'm sorry for talking about donuts with custard. No, I'm not. I'm actually not sorry about that. I want to do more. I want that biscuit chart. I want it full blown up. I want to make a correct decision without having to zoom in with my lens that doesn't particularly work. Robert Singleton, absolutely right. Let's see this is what I'm happening. I actually tried to click on Robert Singleton's post then. I got Gary. There's nothing wrong with you, Gary. You're a good man. I like Gary. Who Love Island? Absolutely. Listen, lovely, everybody. I would ask you to click the like and subscribe, but I'm guessing if you're already watching it, you possibly have already liked and subscribed. So don't worry about it. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'll be back tomorrow. Jim will be back. We've got previews, got a lot of stuff coming up. The season's about to start. We don't worry about Callum Wilson and Alan Sam Maximan. Well, maybe we do worry about them a little bit. Thanks for